Reliance Industries, remember, in their AGM announcement, they actually firmly pushed the renewable sector in focus. With the renewables announcement by Reliance, it actually sends shockwaves through the energy industry. However, will other companies try to transition to meet the growing dominance posed by the big boy? Vivek is here to take us through what exactly is happening in this entire green energy space and whether the sector is poised for it.
Well, the entire power sector has been focused, especially those companies that are striving to reduce their carbon footprint. Now remember, in the context of the Reliance AGM, where Mukesh Ambani has given such ambitious targets as far as increasing Reliance's #1 renewable energy capacity, green energy, as well as reducing the carbon footprint. We are looking at some of the companies also in the listed space as well as the unlisted space that have made significant announcements and that are striving towards reducing their carbon footprint and the dependence as far as fossil fuels are concerned. Now, Reliance Industries, remember, the company has set out a 15-year commitment to become net carbon zero by 2035. The company is going to build 4 gigafactories for solar photovoltaic module factory, an advanced energy battery storage factory, an electrolyzer factory, as well as a fuel cell battery. All of this in the ambition that the company has towards getting more green. Remember, JSW Energy too, in its recent earnings release, said that they are looking to expand their renewable energy portfolio from 4.6 gigawatts to 10 gigawatt by FY25 and thereby doubling it to 20 gigawatt by FY30. NTPC is looking to transform itself into an integrated player. It has revised and exceeded its earlier renewable target for FY32 to 60 gigawatts from the earlier 30 gigawatts that the company had said. Adani Green, remember, one of the largest players in this particular space, the company is looking to achieve its target renewable portfolio of 25 gigawatts 4 years ahead of its own internal target. Tata Power 2 is planning to grow 4 gigawatts renewable portfolio to 15 gigawatts by 2025. Along with that, some of the other players include Renew Power, Azure, as well as Acme.
All right, thanks so much for that, Vivek. You've set the context perfectly for this conversation. Kunal Bothra and AK Prabhakar joining in now to take this discussion forward a little bit. Kunal, I'm going to start with you. The energy space, I think if you look at the constituents, the companies may be a little disparate in terms of the size, right, with Reliance right on the top. But on the charts, what is the picture telling you and what stocks are looking attractive at these levels?
So good morning, Alex. So out of the names which you're discussing, I think the two of the stocks which look very attractive, Reliance, of course, looks extremely attractive on the longer term prospects. The stock has done exceptionally well in the last 13-14 months. And I believe that somehow the stock is going through a patchy phase of a consolidation. But I believe that eventually this consolidation could get over and the stock should try to perform very well. The mid cap space from the renewable space and the ones which I've marked up, out of them there is one interesting name which tends to pop up on the charts almost on a regular basis, and that's Inox Wind. So even that stock is looking quite attractive on the charts. It's been doing pretty well over the last 12-13 months, like many of these green energy kind of stocks which have managed to perform very well in the last 12-13 months. Even this stock has done pretty well. So I think if I have to pick and choose, say maybe one large cap and one mid cap name, I would tend to look at Reliance Industries as one stock in that sense, and maybe an Inox Wind in the mid cap category.
Mr. Prabhakar, coming to you on this one, and I think a lot of people don't know that a quarter of India's installed capacity is currently renewable energy. And the pricing of solar power and wind power is actually comparable, if not in certain cases better than traditional power. So the issue is not on the availability of capacity or the pricing, it is on transmissibility. How do you see that playing a part over the next few years? Do you think that the hydrogen cell technology that Reliance seems to be working on is going to be a game changer?
Good morning. If you take, in many states, solar power is lower than the traditional power sources also. So in Andhra, for example, the charges are very low. But as you said, how to transfer the power. That becomes a slight problem, but I think many places the technology will catch up. So at this point of time, maybe we don't have an answer. But every company is getting into this green energy, and Tata Power, they are becoming a leader in solar manufacturing, solar power manufacturing. So that is one company we like in that footprint. And even NTPC, where you just now you gave a data that from 2032 there will be 32 gigawatt, but now they have improved to 60 gigabyte. So that means it will be almost more than 50% of their overall capacity, 45 to 50% of their overall power generation capacity. So that is one stock in that segment to watch out. Power Grid and few other Power Grid is the transmitter. So let us hope they also come with the technology.
All right, that's a take coming in from Mr. Prabhakar as well on the entire green energy space, on NTPC as well. All right, on that note, we'll slip into a break in this edition of Buy Now, Sell Now. But stay tuned, more on the other side, so don't go anywhere.